While we're waiting on our broth to cool off, I thought I'd show you this, sorry about that, this pressure canner. This is a National, if you can see that or not, a National number 7 pressure canner. This belonged to my great aunt, and I've done a little research on these, and you can't see it, sorry about that. They started making these in the 20s, like this one. The ones in the 20s had wooden handles on them. This is plastic or Bakelite, so I think this one is probably from the 40s. But we're going to use this today, but before we do, I have taken the old seal out, and it's kind of brittle. It might be okay, but I went and found one yesterday. We have a hardware store here in town. It's called Walrod's Hardware. And if you can't get it at Walrod's, you can't get it. Now, why did I say that? Well, I said that because I have a Miro-Matic canner that we bought in the 80s. And this is the gasket out of it. It's probably okay, but I went yesterday to find a gasket for this one, thinking that I probably couldn't get one. Well, guess what? I couldn't get one for the Miro. I'm still going to use it, but it's amazing to me that here's a canner that probably from the 1940s I can still get the gasket and the new pop-up valve, and I can't get one from the 80s. The man at the hardware store told me that he hadn't been able to get any Miro parts in 2 years. And so in honor of my great aunt, we're going to use the old National today. And I was going to show you how to put the seal in it. And the new plunger for the pretty simple. All you do is just take this new seal and thread it in. I'm going to put a little oil on it, I think. And then we're going to change this pressure relief right here in the center. We've got a new one of those. These just pop out. And we've got a new one of those. I'm going to clean that hole out. It's kind of crusty looking. But that's just a quick update, and that's what we're going to use today. Alright, let's start this little show. Somebody already came in here and stole a cup of this. You want to leave about an inch head space between the top and your jar. Now, I know some of you are thinking you didn't have to go through the putting those jars in the oven, but it's better safe than sorry. I'm wiping these rims with some vinegar. Got our lids in boiling water. Finger tight. Doesn't that look good? Into the pot they go. That one already sealed. No, it didn't. Oh. Got way too many jars, I know, but I washed them and we'll do this till we run out of broth. We'll bring you back at the pressure canner. Alright folks, we ended up with 11. We filled the canner. We ended up with 11 pints out of that, which is pretty good. We got us a rolling boil going here. We're going to put the lid on it and I'll show you how to get that going. I've got a rolling boil going. Time to put the lid on. As you can hear, we've already got this valve open, and this is old school. Hear that? We want to probably about 10. We want to get this to where we're getting a steady stream out of it. We want all the air out of this pressure cooker. We don't want any in it. These are not going to blow up like you hear the stories about your grandma. Got a pressure relief valve right here. Not going to happen. But we want to get a steady stream of steam coming out of this. Then we'll let it steam for 10 minutes. We'll close this and we'll bring our gauge up to 10 pounds of pressure. And in pints here we need 10 pounds. We're about 500 feet above sea level. So in pints we need 20 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. So I'll show you that. As you can see, we're not getting a real steady stream yet, but we're getting there. We want a steady stream coming out of there of steam. See, it's sputtering every now and then. That's pushing all the air out of that pressure cooker. We don't want any air in there. Okay, as you can see, we're getting a pretty good stream of steam coming out of there. Our gauge has actually already started coming up. You'll see a wisp every now and then, so I wish old Aunt Maxine was here to help me. I think we're going to close it off. Close the valve. And we're going to drop our temperature on our stove to about medium. Because you can see we're already coming up, and we don't want to go up, but we got to get it up to 10 pounds of pressure, and then we'll start our timer when we get a good steady 10, 11 pounds right in there, but we've got to have at least 10. Alright, we've been at 10 pounds for a little over 5 or 10 minutes, so I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and we'll be good to go. There's the countdown. We're still at 10 pounds for 20 minutes. Might have said 10 minutes a while ago. We're going to turn our fire off and we're going to let that cool down naturally. If you don't let it cool down naturally, the cool air will rush in. You're liable to bust some of your jars and stuff. So let it cool down naturally. When it gets all the pressure off of it, we'll come back, we'll unload the jars, show you what we got. Alright, our pressure's down to 0. We've turned our valve. We should be ready to see what we got. Again, you want to take this process slow and easy. No sense in getting in any hurry. Pressure's gone. Boy, this old girl is tight. Whew, sorry about that. I steamed you up. I don't see any broken jars, so we ought to be good. Let me get them out. Well, one just popped, or sealed. I wish you'd look at the color of that. So there you have it. Bone broth from start to finish. It's a long process, but it's well worth it. Oh, there went another one. That's what you want to hear, that little pop. But we used Aunt Maxine's pressure canner, National number 7, probably from the 40s, I would think, maybe the 50s. When they started making them, the difference is, as you can see in the older ones, they have wooden handles. These, I think these are Bakelite handles on these, so it's probably from the 40s, I would imagine. But nevertheless, I noticed that nobody had made a video of using that National, and there you see, oh, there's another one. There you see, it didn't blow up. Oh, I want another one. Thank y'all for watching. See ya.